Throughout your time at Edgewood College, you will take general education classes. Please keep this attachment and refer back to it as needed. The general education classes that you choose will fulfill requirements in the core section, in the cornerstone section, ways of knowing, and perspectives on the world. You'll notice on the left-hand side of this checklist there's a column with a bunch of letters. We refer to these letters as tags. Tags are a way to identify if a class meets a general education requirement. Some classes have one tag, some classes have two tags, and then there are some classes that don't have any tags. Let me illustrate with a few examples. You might enroll in a class called Logic, Practice of Critical Thinking, and that's the T tag. Or perhaps you may enroll in a class called Introduction to Sociology, which has both the D and the J tags. That means this class fulfills both the human behavior and the multicultural requirement. It's really important to note that there will be times when you will take classes that are required for your major that also fulfill a tag requirement. For example, if you're a graphic design major, you'll be required to take a class called Digital Art and Design. This is not only a requirement for your major, but it also fulfills the I tag, the Informational Technology requirement. So as you can see, there are multiple ways to fulfill these requirements throughout your college career. And by the time you graduate, you will have fulfilled all of these tags on the worksheet. During your first couple of years, we try to make sure that you complete the I, T, O, M, and W tags. This is because these classes are foundational and will set the stage for you to be successful in your upper level classes during your next few years. As transfer students, you're required to take a Core 199 instead of this Core 1 class. This Core 1 class is usually for incoming freshmen, and it's a whole semester. But you take a Core 199 class, which is a one-time only hour-and-a-half class that will give you this Core 1. And then you'll take the Core 2 in your second or third year here, or your sophomore or junior years, whichever is first. And then in your senior year, in your major, you'll take the Core 3 class. Let's jump down to these L tags. This is the world language. Just wanted to make sure that you know that we usually take your high school transcripts and make sure that you have taken at least 2 years of a foreign language and have gotten at least a C or better, and that you have 2 credits. Otherwise you'll need to retake, or you'll need to take a language course. Another thing I wanted to point out real quick is that here at Edgewood we have 2 different philosophy classes that we need to have you take. The first one that you'll take is this T tag, which we just talked about, and that's critical thinking. And then after that, you'll take the P tag, and that is philosophy. Also, you'll see we have 2 lab sciences that we need to take. Both of these science classes, that's 2 semesters, have to have labs with them in order to count. And then you'll see right here there's another S, J, or V tag. You can choose whether and this does not have to be a lab. You can choose another J, another S, or another V tag. And don't worry, because your advisor today and then your academic advisor will certainly walk you through this. We can answer any questions you might have.